So now we're working with the last example in this lesson, example number 3, which is an application of the concept we learned. They want us to find the area for trapezoid. They did give us a formula for that, which is area is equal to half times the height of a plus times a plus b. So trapezoid is just a figure with two parallel sides, a and b, and the height is given between them, and there are two sides which are not parallel. The information they did give us is that the area is 20 centimeters, and the two sides they gave us is 5 centimeters and then root 6 centimeters, okay, which will be our A and B. So the first thing we need to do is we need to realize that we're solving for h here. So before we can input all this information in the formula, we need to isolate h. So looking at h, we notice that it's being multiplied by a plus b. 1 doesn't really make any difference in multiplication, and then divided by a 2. Because the last thing it did was divide by a 2, we'll get rid of it by multiplying both sides by 2, the opposite operation. Now we have h that is getting multiplied by a binomial a plus b, and the opposite to multiplication is division, so we divide that side by a plus b, same thing to the other side. If you're not sure about how, or you've kind of forgotten about isolating variables, I have put in a worksheet right in the beginning part of the Moodle with key that you can practice isolating variables. It's an important skill you do need to kind of make sure you brush up on. So once we have our formula isolated, we're going to input all the information that we know here. So the height is going to be 2 times the area, and then root 6 plus root 5 for a and b, doesn't matter which way you put it in, and then you multiply by its conjugate pair so that we can get our rationalized denominator. Looking at the numerator, so we could have written as 40, and the denominator, if we work it out on the side, is going to be difference of squares. So a squared minus b squared, which gives you 36 minus root 36 minus root 25, which is just 6 minus 5, and that's a 1. And at this point, for the numerator, we just need to distribute that in. So that's 40 root 6 minus 40 root 5. Over 1 really doesn't make a difference. You could have left it over here just like this, or you could have distributed and written it over here. Either way is fine. So this or this is perfectly okay, because there's nothing really we can do beyond that point. So whether you distribute it in or not doesn't make a difference. Okay, please remember to do your homework for this section. See you later.